Okay, my loves, let's get right into it. Welcome to the second part, the second module of Aligned Business here in this school group specifically, where we're breaking down how the foundations of a business, the emotional components of your business, and then the next one is going to be the strategies and moving onwards from there. So you have to have watched the first one. So if you haven't yet, stop this, go back to the first module, watch that, and then come back here. Today we're talking about emotional mastery in business specifically. Now, you're in this group, so you know that the way that I deal with emotions is we dive right in. My theory is that we are all here to live, to fully experience this life, this business. And the way that we do that is by not running from or repressing any emotions. We're here for it all. But when you understand your emotional capacity and you know what might be coming in your road to entrepreneurship, you're going to be so much more equipped to be able to deal with what is coming, and it will come and go and come and go. And you'll hit next levels. But in my 20 plus years of being an entrepreneur, trust me, you cycle through all of these and then some, right? So, okay, let's start. So business is and again, I have my notes because I like to stay focused and keep these short and succinct so you can just listen and then take aligned action and move forward rather than, there's a lot of courses and creators and coaches that give you hours and hours of content. That's fine, but I like to do it very differently where it's short snippets. You take action, you integrate, you practice, and then come back, we talk about it, and we build on that. So this part. So business is the ultimate spiritual and emotional classroom. I always tell people, if you want to wake up in your life, become a parent, and become an entrepreneur, and be in intimate relationship. Those three will teach you everything you need to know about life and love and energy and beyond. So if you want to grow your business, you have to grow yourself, right? So you are not just building a business. In my world, how I teach, the way that I run my business is we are being initiated into emotional resilience by growing our business. Energetic leadership. We're stepping into our energetic leadership and deep self-trust. You are going to have to learn to trust in a way and at a level that you have never gone before. Not only yourself, but life, God, the universe, the process, whatever your thing is. Trust is where you're going to be living. So you need to be making trust a part of your DMO, your daily method of operations, because you're going to become very intimate with it. Okay? So emotions that you will meet during this entrepreneurship journey. Okay? So let's talk about a few of the main ones. So besides the ones that are sort of high vibrational and the joy and the ecstasy and the helping people and the dopamine hits and all those wonderful things, there's a few that we also need to talk about that are more challenging to experience that most people in the world run from. And I would also say that most businesses do not make it because of a lot of these emotions that come up and people don't know how to deal with them. So the first one is doubt. Am I good enough, right? Doubting you, doubting your abilities, doubting your skills, doubting your business, doubting the models, doubting the systems, doubting your coach, doubting the whole process, right? Doubt. So here's the reframe. Remember, you're writing this all down. You can write a reframe that works for you. This is the reframe that I like to use with myself and my clients. Doubt is a sign that you are on the edge of expansion. When you doubt, know you're about to expand, right? So anchor in your past wins, okay? Borrow belief from your future self. So this is all the stuff that we do in this group. So again, thinking about what are the things, the skills, the wisdom that you have, the wins you have had, right? Anchor them into your body every day. Know them, be with them, embody them, the wins, the wisdom, all the things you learn by being a mother, all the things you learn by being married for 10, 20 years, all the things you've learned in your career with your degree, right? Anchor that in and borrow belief from your future self. Remember, go back to module 1, go back to Be It method. We build the vision of ourself. It's critical because you're going to be driven by your vision when you get scared about your past or even right now when it feels uncertain, right? So borrow your belief from your future self when you are in doubt. I want you to feel these emotions, but I want you to not stay stuck in them. There's a big difference. Okay, I'm going to go a little quicker so we keep this shorter. Fear. What if it doesn't work? Fear. Imagine the fear in your body. I know for me, my shoulders go up, everything contracts. I get like, this is anxiety, right? That forward thinking, that in your head, not in your body, that like overthinking energy, right? So I want you to breathe into the fear and act anyway. Excuse me. So breathe into your fear, feel it, and take action anyway. Again, I'm always saying it's okay to feel fear. It's just not okay to let fear dictate your actions or non-action, right? So fear is a compass towards your growth. Just like doubt means you're expanding, fear means you're growing as well. The third one, shame. This is a big one on that scale of frequency of emotions that are the lowest vibrational. Shame is down there, right? So shame, who am I to do this? Who am I to charge that amount of money, right? A lot of people have shame because it's a worthiness thing. So here's the shift. Turn shame into sacred leadership. Right? You're charging and I have a whole model to do this. If I trained you as a coach, you know this, how to price, not from a place of, everyone else is doing it this way or this is what it's worth, but from a place where that invites your clients, your customers to step up into their future self instead of that like fear, shame, oh my God, will anyone pay for this kind of energy, right? So your charging is a declaration of your value. And again, this is for products, this is for digital products, this is for one-on-one coaching, group coaching, speaking. I've done it all, right? I do it all. So your charging is a declaration of your value and the solutions you help provide. So this is getting really clear again on your vision. Fourth one, comparison. They're already doing it. She's already doing it. He's already doing it. There's 100 coaches out there. There's 1,000 this out there, whatever, right? None of that, okay? We affirm no one can duplicate your frequency. No one is you. Not me, not anyone else. You are the medicine that your clients, your people have been waiting for. That's you. Not me, not anyone else, right? Okay, the fifth one, the last one for now, overwhelm. There's too much to do. The strategy is you come back to your center, right? You prioritize being overdoing. This is our whole thing, right? Energy before action. Okay, and we'll talk about energy and practices. I do already, so go back and reference. We'll do another one on this. So that's your job this week, is thinking about all these things, right? Write down what happens with you when you doubt, fear, shame, when you compare, or when you're overwhelmed. Find your signature formula and then put in what you can do when you feel those come up and actually practice that this week, right? Ask yourself, what am I feeling today and what does it need from me? This is your emotional signature. Feel these now because they will come up in your business, and then you can use them to fuel your business instead of stop you. I love you. I will see you on the next one.